Hello, this is Bay Bulletin coming to you for the first time with a live interview that you'll be seeing as part of our Bay Bulletin this week. This is the Chesapeake Bay, Delia. She is, if you don't know, going around the bay on a Catalina 27-foot, and will be doing so for the rest of the summer and into the fall. She is a pretty amateur cruiser when it comes to solo, overnight, long-term cruising, and she's learning a lot along the way. So we just wanted to bring you a quick update of what she's been up to since the last week that we gave you a few updates about the Chesapeake Bay. So, hi Delia.
Hi.
She is with us in Annapolis today because she's been home for the weekend provisioning and kind of getting re-geared up to do some more. Delia, where's the boat right now?
It's in Northeast River at McDaniel's Yacht Basin. So I kind of left it there, locked everything up to head down here for the weekend.
And you've covered a lot of ground so far. What made you decide to go up to Northeast River?
I was kind of already heading north at first because it's narrower, so the south I go, it's wider and choppier, and my skills aren't there yet. So I headed north, and I've just heard from a lot of other boaters and mariners through the different marinas I go to. So I kind of keep heading to this river and head up north. And the Northeast is kind of as north as I can go right now, so now I'm going to head back down south.
So you've kind of been relying on your fellow cruisers to give you some advice throughout this. Can you tell us about the family that you met in Rock Hall and the sort of journey that took you on?
So the first marina I went to at Haven Harbor Marina in Rock Hall, I met this family, the Schleys. They were awesome and they loved hearing my story and the journey I was starting on, and they just went above and beyond to try and being so kind to me and nice to me, and I got to hang out with them during the day because I'm by myself. They have 3 kids that I got along really well with, and then their boat stays on the Bohemia River, which is even more north than Rock Hall, and so they were like, come and swing by, and they ended up being such great people that I did end up going to Bohemia River and meeting up with them at Bohemia Bay Yacht Marina, and that's where, she even took me grocery shopping, and they've been awesome. I taught them to play Go Fish, so I got to hang out with them, and they've probably been the best kind of family on the bay for me, because it is hard being alone sometimes. I'll realize wow, I haven't talked out loud for 12 hours. So it was nice to have a family that I connected so well with, and they were so helping and wanting to go out of their way. And so it was nice that I went to Marina because of them.
So these are the kinds of connections that you can make meeting other cruisers on the bay. So you've been at it for just under 3 weeks. What has been your biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge, surprisingly enough, is I have no service anywhere on the bay. So trying to keep everyone updated on what I'm doing daily has been really hard, and connecting with you back here at the office and connecting with people in the office has been quite a struggle. And when I go to marinas for Wi-Fi, I'm always running around the parking lot trying to find a little bit of service. So surprisingly, that has probably been the biggest challenge, but tying into that, it's also because I'm so alone. I'm the only person I can rely on in a way, that no matter the decisions I make or do, I have to trust myself, even in situations I really don't want to, and I have to make the executive decision because I'm the only one to make a decision. So I feel like that's kind of been a good thing, that my service has been really limited. So I can't always turn and Google something or YouTube something. I have to do everything kind of the old-fashioned way.
That's great. And what about the best part? What has been the biggest reward so far?
It's incredibly self-accomplishing. I feel very accomplished for even doing little things. Even just getting my mainsail up, sometimes I just kind of sit there for a second and soak it in. I'm it's not it is an easy task for some sailors and whatnot, but sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking, especially on weekends when there's so many other boats out and about. I'm kind of I don't have any help in the sense of this is me. So every little task I do, making a meal on the stove, I feel accomplished.
And where are you going to be going after the Northeast River?
I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try and go up the Patapsco River, I believe it's called. I'm also, as I go, I have the Chesapeake Bay Guide, and I kind of, each day I'm reading and highlighting, where's a good option to go. So I think I'm going to try and head up. So I'm going to come back down south, but on the west side of the bay.
Makes good sense.
Yeah.
Well, this has been our check-in with Delia and her Chesapeake Bay adventures. Please keep posted on what Delia's up to on social media at the Chesapeake Bay, and that's both Facebook and Instagram, and we'll bring you updates every week on the Bay Bulletin as well. Thanks so much. Thanks, Delia.
Thank you.